Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math. And today we're going to learn about one-step inequalities, and we're going to solve each inequality and graph its solution. So if I was given this inequality, negative 13x is less than a negative 156. Well, my first step is I need to divide by a negative 13. By dividing by a negative 13, I eliminate the negative 13 on the left, giving me x by itself. And on the right, well, I need to figure out how many times does 13 go into 156. Now we have a negative divided by a negative, which is a positive, right? Excuse me, so we know our answer is going to be positive. So I have 13 going into 156 here. 13 goes into 15 one time. 1 times 13 is 13. Subtracting 15 minus 13 is 2. Bring down to 6 here. 13 goes into 26 2 times evenly. 2 times 13 is 26. And great, we're good. So we got 12. So 156 divided by 13 is a 12, and it's a positive 12. But now my inequality. My inequality needs to flip because I divided over the inequality by a negative. So right there I take my less than sign and I convert it and make it into a greater than sign. And so now my final answer is x is greater than 12. So now I need to graph that. So make a little number line here. We have 12, and let's go by 2's, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And we have 8, and 6, and 4. Well, if x has to be greater than 12, right, it's greater than, not equal to, it doesn't equal 12, we're going to have an open circle. So an open circle right there, and since x is greater than, I'm going to shade to the right, okay? Because those values to the right are what values x can be, right? 14, true statement, let's see, 14, is 14 greater than 12? Yes, it is. 16? Yes, it is. All those values here are greater than 12, and so this graph here represents our inequality. X is greater than 12. So let's recap. We're given negative 13, x is less than negative 156. I divided by negative 13 to both sides, and using long division, I got a positive 12 on the right. Negative divided by negative is a positive. But I also had to flip my inequality. I went from less than to greater than, because I divided by a negative over that inequality. It's one of our rules. And so we're left here with the final answer of x is greater than 12. But then I needed to graph it. So since it's greater than and not like equal to, I have an open circle right there at 12, and then I shade to the right because of the greater than part, right? Because it's greater than 12. And so this graph is my answer, essentially. It's a graphical representation of our final answer of x is greater than 12.